Hello, friends, and welcome to Pod Return to the Waking Sands. We are a Final Fantasy XIV companion podcast where we explore the lore and story of Hydaelyn and beyond. My name is Jen, and I'm joined by my co-host and researcher.
I'm Levi.
Hi, Levi.
Hello, Jen. How are you today?
I am okay. How are you?
I am okay.
Ooh, we're all okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you. Very good indeed. That all aside, today we are playing up through the quest. We're on the MSQ and playing through the quest Hour of Departure.
Yep.
So, what happened last time, Jen? It's real easy. This is a real easy one.
How dare you?
I dare because it is.
Well, now you've set an expectation.
I have.
And now if I falter...
Then you have fallen short.
Then, right, I fucked up something that was supposed to be completely easy.
Correct, so don't.
Oh, last time we were in the Great Google Library.
See?
And we found a book.
There
we
you
found
go.
Matoya's book.
You done it. Thanks, Jen. Right, well, that was last time, and now we are heading...
ago.
It was a while ago, Jen. We are now heading for Matoya's cave, for her lair, tome in hand. This tome, by the way, this is how to make an etheric converter for our etheric RAM, for our Enterprise, to get through the Azys Lla barrier.
Remember Azys Lla, everybody?
No.
Remember how we wanted to go there?
That was a long time ago. Also in MSQ hours, too, because we went on this whole Charlayan adventure. Regardless, not to dredge that back up again, we are with Matoya. As we're heading back, Y'shtola expresses her relief that Matoya didn't rope us into anything else. Depending on our mood, she may well have forced us to stay behind to help repair her sentinels. Which sounds to me very much like whenever I go to my parents' house and they see fit to rope me into whatever chore is going on. Less so now, thankfully, but back in my 20s, Jen, it was a nightmare. Like, drop by, oh, we're doing some yard work, oh, we're doing some work in the house.
No.
Come do this thing.
Great. Really incentivizing me to visit y'all.
Yep. A strong legacy set over the course of many years.
At least it didn't make you, I don't know, help build the expansion to the chicken coop.
Correct. That is one thing, Jen. I only helped build their expansion to their house. That's all.
Right.
That chicken coop.
That, yeah. For man-sized chickens.
As we enter the lair, Alphino gushes about our escort, Pero Rago, who we learned served as the tank if we use the duty support system. Even though this was written before the duty support was implemented, so he is now doubly impressive than he was back in the day. Either way, that's one impressive frog, and Alphino is so impressed he cannot help but wonder how he can adapt the Pero Rago animation, whatever, uplifting techniques that Matoya employed to make a better carbuncle.
Oh.
And Matoya, though, overhears him and slaps him down for no real good reason. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louisoix's grandson or no, it'll take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar, and a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn.
Exactly.
Besides
knock
being
him down a peg.
Very rude, this is probably what Y'shtola went through all the time during her apprenticeship.
Oh, yeah, which is why she's so incredible now.
Oh, my goodness.
You need a good dollop of humility.
Let's oppress our child, and then they'll be even greater than normal. They'll rise to greater heights
of perspective.
because of all the weight you foist upon them. That's how it works.
Matoya is 1 billion years old, and Alphino is like, what, 16? Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. Okay?
I will not, Jen. I have stakes here.
This must have been... I must have done this right after the library, because my notes start when Matoya is, like, looking at her book.
Okay, well, please, Jen, tell us about the book.
Well, Matoya stands, gazing down at her long-lost tome, and her staff, not like her employees, but like her staff, crackles with energy, and little fingers of lightning caress the book, decrypting its contents. But gaining the instructions to build an etheric RAM is only half the battle. We also need a source of ether large enough, or deep enough, to power the thing, and it needs to be small enough to carry on the Enterprise. Well, we're all stumped, including Y'shtola, Lla, which is a bad sign, until Alfino, of course, jolts with a brainwave. We do have such an item. The eye. And since time immemorial, that thing has been sucking up ether. Yeah, Matoya says, but can you harness it at will? With the help of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard, I think we can. That's me too.
Wow.
What the hell, man?
What the hell, Jen?
Dang, it's a lot of Azure Dragoons up in here.
Yeah, it is.
Dang. Y'shtola Lla walks over to pick up the tome and gives a nod and a smile to Matoya before we head out. Y'shtola Lla, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
Busted.
Ooh. In case y'all haven't played the game, did we mention this after we pulled Y'shtola Lla out from the live stream?
It's been so long, I don't recall.
Well, Y'shtola Lla in the before times, she had these bright turquoise eyes. When we pulled her out from the live stream, they are like a foggy white. They look spooky.
When did the light fade from your eyes?
I might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the live stream, an after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
They're called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
Your Matoya is so good, Jen.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm not even... Okay.
We've had this conversation before, too, and it's still so good.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, Levi. I don't believe you.
Oh, my goodness.
But Matoya warns. I'm going to warn you. Matoya warns her. To see the world by sensing its ether as a drain on your life force. You take care of yourself. You hear me? Yeah, that's a threat. But we all learned last time, maybe the time before that Matoya really loves Y'shtola Lla.
Yeah.
She bonded very heavily with her. She's absolutely like a daughter, but she's never really told Y'shtola Lla that. She also kind of keeps that information hidden away from herself.
Mm-hmm.
But it peeks out in moments like this.
As a reminder, Matoya put all those feelings into a broom and hid it away.
Right. And when she's
The
feeling a certain
broom.
way, she comes, she walks outside, she's like, broom, and broom shows up and is like, okay, here's some memories for you. Wouldn't that be cool, though?
It would be convenient on occasion.
Yeah, I mean, we already try, we already tried to compartmentalize things and to be able to put things away and then go and open it up and experience the memories. I think, was that Fallout 4 that did that? It was
I have never played Fallout 4, but what is it you're alluding to?
I never played it either, to be clear. But I watched the Internet Historian or Incognito Mode or Story Mode, whatever. They've got 3 different channels. But it was Fallout 4 Explained. And in that game, they have a memory den. And it's like an opium den. So you go in and you sit these little pods. And it taps into your brain, and you can just review and relive these experiences. So people just basically waste their lives away living in their memories. And yeah, so I can see how that could be dangerous. But if maybe if it was a little book you could pull out and be like, that's cool. I believe those are called photo albums, Jen.
Or just diaries, or what have you.
Right. Very analog.
You could
very
write
low
an
tech
autobiography, the Jen story.
Ew. Who remembers their life in such detail, chapter by chapter? That's crazy to me. Anyway, what a tangent. So the time has come for us to leave the hinterlands. Forelands? Where the fuck are we?
Hinterlands.
Hinterlands,
Yep.
Thank you. And we return to Ishgard. We've got the book. we've got a really solid theory on how we can power the thing, the etheric ram. Sid's been working on the Enterprise. We're pretty much ready to go. So we're going to go back to Ishgard and update Sir Emmerich on our plan. And he's totally down as far as like, hey, we think the eye is going to be what we need, and we want Estinian obviously to help us out with that because it's kind of it's his eye in a weird way. And he says, yeah, totally, I'll talk to Estinian about it. And then we head to the airship landing to give Sid the best gift ever for an engineering nerd, Matoya's research on how to build an etheric converter. So Sid and Y'shtola have a brief reunion, but Sid is raring to go on getting this awesome toy built. Estinian and Sir Emmerich arrive, and Estinian brandishes the eye in front of Y'shtola for the first time. And, like, can you imagine with Y'shtola's ether sensing eyeballs what this thing must look like? Good God. It pulses.
Looks like the sun.
Engorged with power. The
swelling,
throbbing mass makes Sid's mouth water. Let's go, boys.
Let's go thrust this into Azys Lla.
My rock hard etheric ram. Anyway, you heard the chief, Big says to Wedge. We're not resting till the etheric ram is operational. Not one wink of sleep. And Wedge is like, shucks. But we know he's into it. We know Wedge is down. And off they go. So with our confrontation with the Archbishop and Azys Lla nigh, it's time for our farewell tour of Ishgard. Sir Emmerich, we talked to him first because he's chilling by the airship landing. He wishes he could accompany us, and so do we, buddy. But with his body still recovering from the torture he suffered at his father's instruction, he fears he'd only be a burden. But his father has crossed the line. Adopting primal powers and consorting with Asians goes against everything good in this world. Take him out. Aye, aye, Captain. We say goodbye to Lucia, and she offers a prayer for our safety. Quote, Mayhap you think it is strange that a daughter of Garlemald should pray. I do not blame you. I used to think it passing strange myself. But that all changed when I discovered something dearer to me than mine own life. Thereafter, praying seemed the most natural thing in the world. Prayers are born of heartfelt faith. In manipulating the people's beliefs for his own twisted ends, the Archbishop makes a mockery of their very existence. It cannot be borne. Take him out. Yes, ma'am. We say goodbye to Tataru, and she's like, please don't let anybody die. Too many people have died. I'm over it. We check in with Hilda, and as much as she'd like to
before you go on, Tataru also says something very nice to us. She says that we are the strongest person she knows, and she doesn't think there's anything that we can't do if we put our minds to it.
Aw. Thanks, Mama Tataru.
Mm-hmm.
Tataru, sorry.
Goodness.
God, it's so hard. It's so hard to remember. Tataru, like Tataru, they're both in my head. We're going to switch back and forth.
Well,
I think we just need to deal with it. Accept the reality. Anyways, we check in with Hilda, and as much as she'd like to kick some Archbishop ass, she's staying home and keeping the peace with Sir Emmerich. The people of the Broom may decide in the Archbishop's absence to stage an uprising, but more violence isn't going to get them what they want, and she needs to be present to remind them. Fine. Like, whatever, don't join our cool team, like, it's fine. I think that might be the last time we ever, interact with Hilda.
Yeah, it's kind of sad for her.
I know! Well, I mean, she's fine, but we deserve to have cool people like that in our lives on a regular basis.
Sure.
Popping in and out.
I don't know if there's... I feel like just because of the way things flow, there will be a follow-up. I couldn't remember any other concrete interactions with her.
I didn't remember this one. Yeah, I thought after, right before the vault, I'm like, well, we'll never see Hilda again. It was nice. It was nice that we stopped by and said hello or goodbye, whatever. And our final stop is to our adopted father, Lord Edmond.
Our adopted father? I mean, we're a ward. We're not adopted by House Fartam.
Thank you, Levi. No paperwork has been signed, but he is like a surrogate father.
Goodness.
It feels, quote, "It feels as if it were only yesterday when first we met here in this chamber. You came to us a fugitive seeking asylum, and now you bear the hopes of our nation upon your shoulders." He would not have told you, but when Orgephant begged me to accept you into our household, he described you as hope incarnate. And at the time, I assumed that he was waxing lyrical, as was his wont. But I have come to see that he has simply spoke the truth. You are hope, a shining beacon that shall guide the people of Ishgard through the raging snowstorm. Then Edmond takes Orgephant's broken shield and hands it to us. A memento. Were my son here, he would have wished to fight at your side in the battle to come. Take care, my friend, and return to us. I really wish that was a voiced cutscene. It's a shame. I can't do it justice. But as Edmond is talking, his footman or whatever, the manservant, walks into the room holding the shield. And so you're like kind of staring at that the whole time he's talking. Like, God damn. Well, the Enterprise is about ready to depart, and we let Y'shtola know, okay, hey, we're about ready to go. And she kind of marvels at the current state of affairs with Ishgard, because this is all news to her. Before she left for the live stream, which is a weird way of saying it, it's like she went on vacation, she had only known Ishgard to keep their doors firmly shut to outsiders. But now, through our wheelings and dealings as the Warrior of Light, they have become a staunch ally. And she tells us, truly, you are the beacon of hope towards which all men are drawn. Okay, this is becoming a bit much. A lot of pressure.
Yep.
Okay, just the beacon of
dial it back, y'all.
Hope for all of men. Jesus.
How about a good pal?
You're pretty good in a fight. Yeah, pretty reliable. All right. A harumph is heard from Estinian. We don't fight for praise, he says. Sure, replies Y'shtola, but I thought offering praise, considering all of our achievements, was appropriate. Achievements? We missed the old Estinian.
He will not be happy here.
No, God.
He refuses to be placated.
Spare us the hyperbole. 'Tis not for praise that we fight.
Oh? In light of all we have achieved, I felt it only meet to express my gratitude.
All that we have achieved? Spoken like a true outsider. Until the war is over, we have achieved nothing. The coming battle is a chance to excise the root of this conflict, and by my hand it shall be done. Then you may speak of achievement.
'Twas not mine intent to make light of your struggle. If I have given offence, then I apologize. But if I may speak freely, you would do well to be wary of the eye. Even now it burns with insatiable hatred, watching unblinking for a sign of weakness. Should you falter for so much as a moment, it will surely consume you.
Save your concern. I will consume the eye ere I let it consume me.
And then he walks away. I mean, it's basically like, no, it's not going to consume me. I'm going to consume it. Not if I consume it first. You can't fire me. I quit.
Yeah.
And then he walks away.
You tell him.
Yeah. And as Estinian is leaving, Urianger walks up, thanking the 12 that we haven't departed yet. And he pulls out the white orosite. We had discussed this briefly earlier, trying to figure out, like, hey, where are we going to find this, like, wellspring of ether? Like, well, if only we had white orosite, if only we had the staff of sucking ether.
Yeah.
The siphoning staff. I'm like, yeah, well, since Monfilia has disappeared, all of those items, and Moonbrita is gone, those items are who knows where. But now Urianger walks up and has this chunk of white orosite for us. He found it in Moonbreeda's personal effects. "'Twas but blind chance or providence that I did hap to spy it. Let no man claim that my late friend e'er erred for lack of foresight. In the place whither thou goest?" It's difficult to read, Oriange. Okay. The e'er erred part, I read that before. This is a voiced cutscene, and I read that before he said it. I'm like, how is he going to make that work? Aired, and that my late friend aired, which is still quite awkward.
Let no man claim that my late friend erred for lack of foresight.
In the place whither thou goest, servants of darkness do lie in wait. Pray give unto me thy pledge that thou wilt strike them down and avenge our fallen comrade. We nod solemnly in affirmation. And that is where we leave off.
Yes, with the MSQ.
With the MSQ.
Jen,
Moogle shit.
Did you think that we were done with Moogles?
Oh, never.
Good, because you'd be a fool if you did.
I agree.
We're never done with Moogles, Jen.
They're always around you.
As we are saying our goodbyes, a House for Top Knight informs us that an overly excited Moogle delivered a letter for us. It's from Kuplo Kop, the emissary from the Twelveswood Moogles to Mogholm.
Hi.
Dear Warrior of Light,
Aw.
I hope Ishgard's frigid clime is treating you well. As for me, I'm glad to be in a place with more agreeable weather. I've been having a delightfully droll time with the Mogholm Moogles, and we've come to an agreement. Mogholm will host Moogles from the Twelveswood so we can all get to know each other better. This will be a rare chance for the Moogles to share and celebrate their friendship together, and of course we couldn't forget to invite our favorite adventurer, you.
Oh, sweet. Moogle party.
Come to Mogholm before all the wine is drunk and all the Kupo nuts are eaten. I regret to say I won't be able to attend due to other pressing matters, but one of Mogholm's residents has agreed to greet you upon your arrival. His name is Mogul, and I've hardly met a Moogle more friendly. He eagerly awaits you at Mogholm.
Mogul?
Mogul.
Spell it.
Mogule.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Mogul.
Yeah, like capsule.
Mogul.
Pustule.
Mogule. So
Pregante.
There we have it. We head for Mogholm and meet up with Mogul, who reports that the Twelveswood delegation has not yet arrived. But he explains how this arrangement came to be. When I heard there were Moogles down below, my pom-pom perked right up in surprise, Kupo. And then I got to thinking, well, why aren't the Moogles of the surface and sky living in happy harmony? And I couldn't think of a single satisfactory answer, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin knows much of our history, and we're going to go and ask him why we can't all be friends, or why we aren't already all friends.
Yeah, dude.
We go to visit the giant chieftain Moogle, Moglin, who nags us once more for not having a proper name.
Yeah.
Then he pretty much just says that he doesn't want to explain it twice, so go and get those Moogles from the Twelveswood first, then he'll explain it one time only.
Goodness.
Which is relatable.
Relatable, but what the fuck else are you doing, man? You're
chilling.
napping in a cotton ball.
Exactly. There. You know the answer, Jen, what he's doing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's confirming.
The delegation is still absent, and we're getting a little bit concerned now. Mogul told them he'd be waiting for them on a floating island above the clouds. Those directions are perfectly clear, aren't they?
Well, sort of.
Except
they
that...
also do need to, like, if they're having to come the same way we did, one, it's a real long trek, and two, they have to fly their little fluffy, tiny Moogle butts through, like, volcanic underbelly full of dragons and monsters.
Well, Jen, one, they can fly so they can skip the interior of the mountain, and two, they don't have to because they have gone to a different floating island. For in fact, there are many such islands in the Sea of Clouds.
It's true.
And Mogul's like, oh shit, there are more floating islands?
Yeah.
So we better go check them out to make sure there's not a mix-up. We head on over to the Sea of Clouds and ask around with the Ishgardians there, and we learn that one of the Rose House Knights, Gildan, has Moogle delusions. Nobody will believe him, but he swears he keeps hearing Kupo, when he's near Akzundu.
I swear I keep hearing Kupo.
That's what he says.
Drive anybody mad.
So we go and search around there, and eventually we find one of the Moogles, Delegate Kuplo Kuki, hiding under some stairs connecting a couple of floating islands. And they explain that the team was split up. They had split up to go and look for the Magho Moogles, and they're spread out across the Sea of Clouds.
Oh, no.
So it's time for more Moogle hide and seek. Thankfully, Jen, it's been a long enough break since the last time we did this exact same thing that it's not so painful. It's not fresh, but it's not stale.
Also, I mean, playing hide and seek with Moogles is already really, really difficult because they're like the cilantro of beings. Like
Moogles, the cilantro of beings.
Yeah, like a lot of the population are like the soap people who don't see them, while the rest of the population is the cilantro's delicious people and can see them.
Except, I think the majority of people
cannot
enjoy, or at least don't dislike cilantro for soapy reasons. I don't think that soapy is the dominant.
No. Ask anybody who hates cilantro. They will tell you it tastes like eating soap.
Yes, but I'm saying that as a percentage of the population, I don't think those are the majority of people.
As a percentage of the you hate cilantro population?
Of the world population. Are you this is getting very convoluted enough off topic.
I don't know what you're trying to argue here.
I am not sure what you're trying to argue that.
I'm just saying that people who hate cilantro have described it as eating soap.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm aware, but in your example, very few people can see Moogles with ease.
All right, so the math doesn't math out, but you understand what I'm trying to say.
I do, but it's a weird way of saying it.
We could say asparagus pea people.
Great. Okay, so the Moogle seers are the non-asparagus pea people.
Yeah. I don't know how the math breaks out on that either.
I'm...
You know, what percentage of the population can smell asparagus pea and what percentage can't?
I think the majority of people can smell it because that is the dominant trope.
Okay. I'm down with that.
Great. Okay. We will not be checking these facts because I don't care.
I kind of care. If somebody wants to...
Just at Jen. Do not at me. I don't care. I don't want to know.
Post it in the Discord or something.
just at Otis Old Thing.
There you go.
We search around and we find a Moofy Moogle out in the wilds of the Sea of Clouds who reports that they and their companion were attacked by a giant bird. So we do some more searching around and eventually we find the other missing member, a motioning Moogle, hiding in a giant bird's nest. This quest requires flight, by the way.
Oh.
You are hopping between isles with no land bridges. And the motioning Moogle is inside a large enclosed kind of egg-shaped bird's nest. It's not the bull, it's the egg bird nest shape.
Okay, like where the Akvundu live, those kinds of things, or
it's an actual nest though.
Oh, it's like
it's literally
the
a
woven
nest.
reed,
yes,
sort of looking. Okay,
yeah.
Way out on the eastern side.
Yes.
Okay.
Except these are branch-sized twigs.
Right. Yeah, they're huge.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we find them there, and it's a bit of a puzzle because you see the quest marker and it says up when you're on the ground, and you look up and there's no islands up there.
Goddamn impossible.
And I go and see, okay, there's some nests. I go on top of the nests and I see the Moogle through the branches inside the nest. I'm like, oh shit, how do we get in there? So I have to search around to find the entrance, and we find this Moogle doing their best to look like an egg inside the nest.
So cute.
We save them, and with the party assembled, we return to Mogholm and facilitate the greeting. There are all sorts of interesting cultural exchanges, such as the Magho Moogle saying Kupo and not Kupo.
Oh, that's weird. Wow, I can hardly understand you because of your accent.
And Kupo nuts. The visitors have brought a gift of Kupo nuts, but wait, what's that hanging there? A Kupo nut.
What?
The Moogles of Mogholm work diligently to keep our nuts safe. I shudder to imagine what we would do without them. Without those nuts, life is meaningless. Well, how about that? Everyone loves Kupo nuts. Well,
are we best
this
friends?
has proven to be far more interesting than we could have ever imagined.
I know. I just... Revelations.
But there's still much to learn, so we go visit Chieftain Moglin, who shares his tale of Moogle kind. Listen well, for we may find that which binds us together, Kupo. Long, long ago, a great continent floated above the clouds, and we Moogles all lived together in happy harmony. But one day, all creation was consumed by a raging tempest that spanned the whole of the heavens, and the once great continent was smashed into countless smaller ones. The islands were too small for Moogles to continue living together as one, and to ensure the happiness of their brethren, a band of brave explorers set off on a journey to a new land and a new home. Or so the story goes, Kupo. Amazing, says Kooply Kooky. That's similar but different to the 12's Wood legend of Great King Mogglmog. May his memory live on for eternity. Lowering a rope so his subjects could escape from the squabbling gods. The Moogles disperse to mingle until Kooply gets to wondering why the Moogles up here have such strange names. No one is named Kuplo Kop or Kupta Kapta. Maybe Chieftain Moglin knows why. But he's kind of scary, so would we, the Warrior of Light, ask him? We prepare to, but there's a crisis. Palmguard Moglio reports that a gang of monsters is swarming the Kupo Nut Orchard.
No!
We rush into action, and it turns out there are 2 monsters. It's too many. We chase down reports of a fierce winged beast rushing around the orchard until we find a Galacat.
Oh,
which we dispatch quickly. Nice, nail in, Jen. Perfect. It seems that this guy followed us from the Sea of Clouds.
Aw, he just
So,
wants some Koopa
with
nuts.
the crisis over, it's now time to learn about some history. Kooply, feeling emboldened, asks the chieftain directly. In the 12's Wood, we usually start our names with Ku or Poo. They say it's because it makes the name sounds like Kupo Nut. Mayhap, when the Moogles came down from the sky, the Kupo nuts were their most prized possessions. But the Mogho Moogles love Kupo nuts too, so I've wondered why their names are different. You're quite perceptive, says Moglin. Truth be told, I've never thought about names myself. Would it not make sense for Moogles to start their name with Mog? It's been that way for as long as anyone can remember. His ancestor, who is Moghome's first chieftain, was named Moggle, and in fact it was he who decided which brave Moogles would travel down to the surface after fire rained from the skies.
Okay.
I thought it was a maelstrom, but that's fine. Fiery maelstrom.
That sounds horrifying.
Yes. Moggle. That name sounds so familiar. Kupopo, Mogglemog. Could Chieftain Moggle have in fact been Mogglemog? If so, Chieftain Moglin, you would be a descendant of good King Mogglemog the 12th.
Oh my god.
May all his lineage bask in greatness.
He does bask in great.
It all makes sense, Kupo. The legend is so ancient, it's no wonder the name got changed ever so slightly. And that means that we are presenting ourselves before the last king of Moogle kind.
Oh shit.
And the legends tell of more than just a king. The valiant house guard of good King Mogglemog the 12th, may his legend live on forevermore, is also detailed at some length. Does that mean that the Palm Guard is also... Why, maybe, says Moglio. The history of the Palm Guard is long and illustrious, dating back to Chieftain Moggle's humble beginnings. So perhaps we fought the spiritual descendants of the Palm Guard, Jen.
Oh my goodness.
We fought Moglio, his team.
It's a little awkward.
Oh.
Maybe we don't bring that up.
And he almost forgot. He never thanked us for helping us take down those dreadful monsters, for our brave defense of their lovely orchard, and in celebration of our newfound friendship, he shall bequeath upon us 1 Kupo nut each.
Hey, that's totally fair.
The end.
So ridiculous.
All right, that is the tale of the Moogles.
Oh, wow.
We now know the secret history of good
that
King
is...
Mogglemog.
Yeah, some major tea there.
That is the lore drop, the real lore drop.
Can you imagine? I mean, the fact that Moglin is the only one that is like 6 times the size of all the other Moogles, that could have been a clue, but, you know, maybe he's just old.
Yeah, or both.
Or both.
All right, Jen, any comments from you about today?
No.
Good talk.
Yeah.
All right, well, with that non-outro, Thanks for the face chin. Next time we are entering Azys Lla.
Probably.
Definitely.
Are you sure?
I am positive. I will bet you 100 million gil, Jin. We are entering Azys Lla next time.
Okay. I'm not going to take that bet.
Because I'm right.
It's a lot of gil. So.
Yeah, and I'm right.
Okay.
Good talk.
Right.
All right, with that said, we will see you next time.
And that will do it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for listening. And thank you to good King Moggle Mog. May his nuts rain down upon us in perpetuity. If you want to get in touch with us, you can at podreturnffxiv@gmail.com. Check the, we're on the Blue Sky, also at podreturnffxiv. Check the show notes for our Discord and a link to the official pod t-shirt if you are so inclined. And last but not least, our Patreon, patreon.com/podreturnffxiv. And for $1 a month, you get access to a bunch of stuff that we do on the side. That includes the seasonal events from 14, the card game, the tabletop RPG, anything else that's tangentially related, we'll probably throw it there. And then for $2 a month, you get access to our bonus series, Sightseeing Log, where we talk about the other Final Fantasy games that kind of influenced 14, which is pretty much all of them. But last season, Levi did Final Fantasy 11, and this season I am playing Final Fantasy 6. So give it a listen. And with that, we hope you enjoyed the episode. Have a good day or night, and we will see you next time.